continues tonight over New York Governor Andrew Cuomo's anti-American comments. So I had to ask people what they thought in Street Justice. Governor Andrew Cuomo says America's never been that great and it'll never be great again. What do New Yorkers think of that? And why would he say such a thing? All right, so Andrew Cuomo said America's never been that great and it'll never be great again. What do you think of that?
I think America is great right now.
What's worse, saying America's never been that great or it'll never be great again? Which is worse?
They're both pretty awful.
It's a wonderful place to live, and I'm not sure why somebody would say that it's not great or that it needs to be made great again.
Or that it's never been great.
Or that it's never been great.
America's always been great, and it's only getting better.
So why would someone who's the governor of a state talk like that? I mean, if people don't like America, shouldn't they get a new address?
It's disgusting. It's embarrassing.
It's completely inaccurate because as I'm 17, I'm about to be 18. I think it's amazing that we live in a country where I get to choose what I want to do with my life. I get to start in college. I get to pick what career path I want, and I think that's pretty amazing.
The governor of this state says America's never been great and it'll never be great again. Do you think that's true?
I disagree. I think this is a great country.
Where are you from?
The Netherlands.
No governor should ever say such a thing. Ever. Ever. We're America, and this is peace and love country. We need peace, love, and support. Support each other, always.
How could someone be the chief executive of a state or a company and hate the company or the state?
It doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm just as baffled as you.
Crazy people say that about America, huh? It's too bad that our governor is very crazy.
Governor Cuomo said that America was never that great. Is America great? Yes or no? America great?
That's adorable.
Coming up, my picks for the most outrageous comments of the week. As usual, this week there were almost too many outrageous comments to choose from, but I had to include this one. Take a listen.
How many people in the Republican Party think that it would be okay for Donald Trump to dissolve their own grandparents? I'm virtually certain that if it was a Donald Trump-related question, you'd get like 10% that would be like, Donald Trump has the power to do whatever he wants, including kill my parents.
Now with the reaction to that and more, the founder of the Walkaway campaign, Brandon Strzok. Okay, Brandon, so what do you think? Donald Trump has the power to kill his parents?
Well, they're embracing a pro-life message now, Judge. That's something, don't you think? Yeah, there you go.
Look at it.
Yeah, well, I'm a proud Trump supporter, and I want to say I love my grandma Margaret, so I don't fall into this category. But I will say, no, I mean, I think what we're seeing here is these pseudo-intellectual reporters in the liberal media who can't fathom the idea that there are Trump supporters who are actually smarter and savvier than they are. I mean, they put out these ridiculous polls. They're not even in on their own joke. They put out these polls. Trump supporters are self-aware enough to know what's being read between the lines here. You know, they're trying to show Trump supporters what will it take to get you to part ways with this man?
Yeah, this guy is, he's like a mass murderer.
Right, but it's like, you know, but exactly, but I believe that the Trump supporters are almost trolling these people. I mean, they know what's going on in these polls. It's a joke.
All right, let's talk about next. We've got a full screen here, and Peter Strzok, of course, is the guy who started the counterintelligence investigation, FBI agent, and he was the one having the affair with Lisa Page. I could go on and on, but this is a funny part of the show. Anyway, he's got a GoFundMe page that has raised $435,000. So what do you think of this? You get fired by the FBI, and you're carrying on an affair,
right?
And now you got almost $500,000.
Right. Well, anything to stick it to the president, I think. You know, I mean, liberals hate America, hate the president more than they love America, and that includes our government institutions as well. I mean, yeah, they're willing to actually part with their money to give to this man. You know, a fool and their money are soon parted, and we're seeing this now. But you know, he's not going to see any of this money anyway. But all this money is going to go to his attorneys to buy their new, you know, bathrooms and swimming pools. He's going to be spending the rest of his life behind bars.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, I don't have as much confidence in the system with the Justice Department we have now. But that's your call. Now, Omaroso outrage. Take a listen.
There's one way to shut Donald Trump down, and that is to just don't give him the oxygen. And the oxygen comes from the light, the shock, the discussion. If you ignore him, then you starve him of the thing that he loves the most, and that is controversy and attention.
Juxtaposed with a cross.
I love this one. I absolutely love this one. So she's basically, Omarosa's giving us the key, which is don't write about him, she says in her 368-page book about Trump. Don't talk about him, she says in her press junket where she's doing interviews daily talking about Trump. She's sure giving us the key to get Trump out of the picture. Yeah, no, it's absurd. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Well, you know what is amazing to so many people is when she exposed herself for who she really is, that the president hired her.
Right. Absolutely. But, you know, it's so funny. Watching Omarosa, to me, this tickles me a little bit because what we're seeing actually, I think, is like a reverse walk away. We're actually watching someone leave the administration and go to the left. It's very, very tragic.
And